All right, guys, nothing like a quick Monday night premiere video, and you're watching one right now. This is the quarter of the season of the NFL 2025, my top 10 power rankings. Number 10. All right, so let's go with number 10. If the Chiefs get a victory tonight, I'm going to go with the Chiefs. They have figured out a way. They've kind of gone back to what they like to do on offense. Quick passes with Mahomes. I think they got a little momentum going now. And I do think they're going to win tonight. And they're going to come in at the 10th ranking. If they win tonight, they will be no higher or lower than 10. If KC loses tonight somehow to the Jaguars, because Jaguars are a 3-1 team, but they haven't shown enough consistency. And this is the kind of spot where they usually blow it. They have a great opportunity to make a statement, and they can't do it. And I think that's what's going to happen here. But if the Chiefs do lose, I'm going to go with number 10, the Seahawks, who, that loss yesterday really was due to an unfortunate bounce at the very end. But overall, I think they're a pretty impressive team, good enough to be a top 10 team, no lower, no higher. All right, so you can look at this tomorrow and see, and whichever one, if Chiefs win, they're number 10. If Jaguars win, they're number 10. All right, number 9 on the list will be the Rams. Now, I know they're really a paper tiger in my mind, but they do have a very good offense, and they can definitely stay in this top 10 if they continue to play well. They do have some good defense, but the big concern here is that they've had 2 games this year where they give up 300 yards on defense. Both those games were to the Joneses, Danny and Mac. That is very concerning, but I still see them as a top 10 team. Number 9, I got the Rams. I think it is going to fall apart for them, though. Maybe by the middle of the season. All right, especially with Stafford's back. Number 8 is going to be the Denver Broncos. Their young defense has proven it can get stops when it needs to. Bo Nix is a little inconsistent. They're a flawed but dangerous team. I think I feel good about them being number 8. Number 7 is a team I didn't believe in much beginning of the year, but Jackass Jay's 49ers, very impressive, great coaching. I think they're very deep. They've proven that they're very deep. Well, it seems if they had drafted Mac Jones instead of Trey Lance that year, that Mac Jones would be the one with the huge contract. But it is Purdy, and I don't think there's a quarterback controversy here, but I do think it is worth kind of keeping an eye on. And the Niners, overall as a team, are the experience, I think, gives them the edge over the Broncos. So number 7, I got the 49ers. All right, number 6, a team I don't really believe in, but I just think they're really solid overall. And I really like LaFleur. I think Love is very inconsistent. I think that Parsons has been not the most impactful that he was in the first couple weeks by his standards, but I think they're going to be really good. I do like the team just overall, and just like them a little bit better than the 49ers. I believe in them a little bit more than the 49ers. It's been a weird season, but so far, but I think Packers are good there at number 6. All right, number 5, I'm going to go with Dewey's Colts here. I know some people may have them lower than that, but the Colts, Danny Dimes is thriving with Jonathan Taylor the way he did with Barkley in 2022. But this is a little different because this is not dink and dunk like it was with the Giants. His target distance is up a lot, so that suggests that his success here is sustainable. So I kind of have a feeling about that. Feel kind of good about that. And I said before the season, I like this team's overall roster and the balance. So I do like, and I really do like Steichen and the defensive coordinator. So I think this is going to be, I think Colts at number 5, pretty good spot for them. Okay. Next, number 4, I'm going to go with Schalk's Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills do not impress me a whole lot, but I think they're still a powerful team in that AFC. It's just I think that defense is going to really haunt them all the way into January. But I definitely like them better than the Colts at the quarter point, and don't like their coaching. Something has always felt off about their coaching, but I do like them good enough to be number 4. Like some people may still have them like as high as 2. I think 4 is about right. Okay, let's go with the number 3 team. It's going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Buccaneers, folks. Problem with them is they just can't seem to ever play a normal game. They can't distance themselves from opponents when they have a lead. But even that shows a valuable quality in this team. It shows that they have no panic, and that could be very lasting and could be huge come playoff time, that kind of mentality and belief in themselves building as it gets to the important games. So Buccaneers are number 3, and I did have them in the NFC title game before this season. All right, let's go with the number 2 team. Is a team that some people were down on a little bit, but the Lions. And I like the Lions here at number 2. Just a multitude of weapons on offense that you cannot ignore, and very difficult to account for all of them. And I feel like at this point in Jared Goff's career, it's easy to, before the season, say he's probably just going to level off, maybe kind of come back to earth a little bit, not be that good, but it's kind of the opposite. It just seems like he can, what is he, like 31 now? He's in year 10, and he can just he can sense everything. He sees the field so well. It's like everything has just come together perfectly for him. He's not like the greatest QB in the league, but he's like one of the most precise. Things seem like they're just a lot easier for him. The question is they have an average defense, but I think that's okay for now. I think it can improve a little bit, and if they can get a little above average, they'll be even more dangerous than they are. But that defense is kind of holding them back a little bit. Definitely out of the number 1 spot, which, of course, is my Super Bowl champion prediction, the Eagles. So there are no undefeateds on this top 10 list, obviously. But what can you say? I still think they have the best roster in the National Football League, and that offense is going to definitely find its groove as we get into the second quarter of the NFL season, and then going forward from there. And they have a lot of desire to go back to back. I don't think they're complacent whatsoever, and that's going to be, right now it's looking like could be a Lions Eagles NFC title game. And at this quarter point, I definitely like the Eagles, number 1. There's my top 10. Eagles, Lions, Buccaneers, Bills, Colts, Packers, 49ers, Broncos, Rams, and then 10 is going to be the Chiefs if they win tonight, Seahawks if the Chiefs lose tonight. There's my top 10 at the quarter point of the 2025 NFL season. Let me know what you think. Which ones you agree with, which ones you disagree with. There it is. What do you think, Jackass Jay? Would you have the Niners all the way here at 1, Jackass Jay? Or would you agree? Number 7 right there. Is there anyone on this list that I'm missing that you think should be up here? Do you think that maybe, a team like the Jaguars should be up there? What do you think, guys? Anybody I'm missing? Any 3 and 2? There's some 3 and 2 teams that are not on this list. But there you go. Thanks for watching this premiere of the quarter points of the season top 10. And hopefully I'll get back with you if you like this at the halfway point, which would be like maybe after week 9. We'll do it then. So, all right, guys. See you later.